What's good? What's good, y'all? Yeah, I'm sorry. I really do apologize. I've been doing a lot off camera. I got to get used to picking this thing up. But it's finalized. All we got to do now is get the exhaust done on it and fine tune it out and go test drive it. Fill it all the way up on top it off the transmission fluid. Coolant is full, but I'm gonna make sure it's topped off, but everything else is finished. It's wired up, ready to go. Gotta get a line for the AC compressor, also a new AC compressor. I think the last video I did upload was me installing the engine and explaining on how I was gonna route some things once I figured everything out. This is just some mock-up holes until we go and get one measured out that'll fit. It's a small block 350 and an 85 photo Bonnieville. Took the V6 out right there. Installed this frame mounts also. As you can see, the frame mounts right there. Chevy frame mounts, both sides. Installed those. Long tube headers. Got rid of wires that wasn't gonna be needed anymore, so you know how that be from original to a swap. Got all the necessity wires that are needed still here. Shorten the harness up, both sides. But I was explaining on how I was gonna route the fuel line, how I had it on there just to tighten up for the test fire. But now everything is ready to go. I'll crank it up in a second. It's cold nature. I don't have the electric choke hooked up just yet. That'll be my next thing before it actually leaves. Is hook up the electric choke and throw a breather on it. But I explained how I was gonna route the line before, and I first had it just laying out and all right here. So how I actually got the fuel line routed is actually from the carburetor down behind the compressor, down to the fuel pump, and then I ran the feed line from the tank over, bolted it down to the frame with a fastener to the fuel pump. All that's done. New wheel cylinder both sides and the rear. New power steering pump, electric fan. Temp and oil gauge. Went from a V-belt, one wire with the rewire. You know how they got that one wire from factory, but now it's just original one wire, one belt system. Took the mechanical fan off, electric fan. I did wire the fan in, relays and everything are under the dash, out the way. Not, no fire hazard, no nothing for no fire hazards. Did it the best that I could. Treated it like it was my personal vehicle. I didn't connect the voltage due to the fact that I didn't detach it from the harness, so the voltage on the dash, it still works. That still works. I don't have the oil hooked up anymore, nor temp, so temperature and oil. It's cold nature, but I'm not gonna touch the throttle. I'm gonna see if it pop off first. Alright. 2 taps of the throttle. 1, 2. She might idle and cut back off. down just a wee bit so it'll fade off as soon as I turn it off. But other than that, I have it perfectly fine once I put the exhaust all the way on it. We trying to figure out we're gonna get some exhaust from if he going second hand, so I'm gonna send it to the exhaust shop. So that's the only dilemma that I have. Other than that, she's finished, so I say 90% finished, other than exhausting me fine tuning the carburetor and adjusting it all the way out so it ain't idle so high. Once I'm done with this, I have a C10. I'm taking a small block Chevy out of that and putting the LS in it. That'll be next up that you guys will see after this one. So next videos you guys will see will be me installing the exhaust. And if I'm not installing the exhaust, you'll either see it coming, either going to the exhaust shop or coming back from the exhaust shop. And then maybe it'll turn up. But until then, man, I'm out. Peace.